In this recording in our series of creating a CAM part project in milling, we'd like to continue with explaining the different options we have inside our CAM settings. We have, first of all, create new CAM part project when opening CAM part. That means the moment I open the CAM part, it'll automatically create a new CAM project. Auto select project location. That means that if this is clicked, the moment I start, it'll automatically create the location that I have, what I use in my default over here for its default location, and it will then skip that page to go directly to the next page where I choose my machine. We also have the option of don't show coordinate system manager after Mach 1 position 1. I'll create that. And we also have create Mach 1 position 1 automatically. This is good for demonstrations. I usually don't like using this because this will force me coordinate system position according to the way it was built inside the CAD system, and that's not necessarily the way I want to work on that particular part. So I prefer choosing that on my own. We also have definition of stock automatically. If I click on that, it'll automatically create the stock without me having to go in and create the stock. And it'll create the stock according to the stock definition, which is also in the CAM settings. And we also have definition of target. Since in most cases, you usually pick the model that's on your screen as your target, it is a good idea to always have this checked. This way it automatically checks it. Now, it should be noted that if you work many times in assemblies, you would not necessarily want to have this definition of target, as you will need to pick a specific part for your target. And also recognition of holes on target. I can do it automatically, or I can do it manually as we did in the part. Let's take a look now. We're having all this checked, how it works differently than the way I did it when I showed you setting up a CAM part. We'll open up a part, and then we'll start by clicking on New Milling. And as you see now, it goes directly to the point where I can choose my machine, having my default machine here and creating my coordinate system. I'll create my coordinate system, click on the part. I have my coordinate system, and note from this point on, because since everything else was checked off to do automatically, including my hole recognition, picking my stock and my target, everything is ready, and all I have to do is accept. Now we are ready to start working.